Oh my gosh, what? Don't change back into like the nice looking ghost. You're freaky.
I wake up so badly.
Welcome back, super friends and super family. I am Thor, your friendly neighborhood god of thunder, and today I'm reacting to episode 9 of The Haunting of Hill House. So we're almost there. We're almost at the end of the show. I I'm excited to see how it ends. I have a lot of questions that haven't been answered, especially about what happened that night. As I've kind of been saying, I'm sure all of you have heard me say this a million times. I apologize for repeating myself, but I am just really curious about what happened to the mother and how that ties into the whole story. And I'm also trying not to let myself get too hopeful there's a happy ending, because something about the last couple of episodes have given me hope, and it's just going to make it even more painful when that hope is shattered if we have a depressing ending. I mean, for me, if I had to guess any character is going to die out of the family, I feel like the dad makes the most sense, because even if the show has a happy ending, I think that him joining his wife in the, afterlife or the spirit realm, whatever the exact term would be applied in this universe, in this world, I think that he would truly be at peace. So whether it's and it could be a depressing ending where more than one family member dies, or I could see something like they get captured in the house and maybe they don't die, but they just never escape. They're caught in like some realm of reality. I'm probably way off on all these ideas. I apologize for the completely inaccurate Thor theories. But as always, if you do want to see the full unedited reaction to this episode, that's going to be up on Patreon right now. Thank you to everyone for your support there. And if you want to see the season finale of The Haunting of Hill House, that'll be up right now for early access. Let's just get into it. The Haunting of Hill House, Episode 9. Oh, I'm worried for Luke. Luke was kind of left in a scary situation at the end of last episode.
Over this little. Pretty soon they won't be caught dead like this.
Oh, they'll go full Theo on you.
Oh, this is just so sweet with the two of them.
Sleep.
No,
What? What the heck?
Yeah.
Great, we can't have a sweet moment without making it creepy. Based off that cold open, I have a feeling this episode is finally going to show us what happened with the mother. And from the bits and pieces of evidence that we've gotten so far, the fact she threw herself off the stairs, I wonder if there's a chance like she was actually murdered by ghosts, in the sense that maybe she killed herself, but running away from some terrifying monster, like some ghost in the Red Room. I can't help myself. I have to come up with theories.
I slept through most of it too, but it gave me the strangest dreams.
Those weren't dreams. You were seeing some terrifying apparitions.
It got violent. It was rocks.
What?
Small, black stones hitting the windows, bouncing.
Okay, this is something really messed up. She's been targeted for a long, long time.
And then once in Sicily, but that was because of Mount Etna. It spewed out pumice stone.
In your case, I don't think there's a natural explanation.
Happens in Revelations as well.
Oh my gosh, Bible lady dropping the knowledge here. There's some weird look in that lady's eyes. I don't know what that means. Like, she either knows something or she is happy that this happened.
Daddy died, I made it rain rocks.
Maybe she has some type of like spiritual connection to the other side. Like maybe it's the mom who's really at the heart of all of this.
Things in heaven and earth, Horatio, and is dreamt of in your philosophy.
That's such an awesome quote. Oh no, is she having one of her migraines? Oh, that's that guy who doesn't exist.
Please, don't shout.
Of course they're having an argument when she's going through this horrible, like, headache. What the hell? Oh my gosh. No way. She's seeing like a flash forward. Oh, don't tell me she's like Nellie. Maybe she saw like what happened to all the kids. Just like Nellie saw herself like as the bent neck lady in the future. Don't tell me there's another kid who's dead. Please, there better not be someone else. Oh my gosh. What is she doing? Oh. Oh. But she saw Luke in that vision too. Does that mean Luke is going to die in that same way? Is that a future that's set in stone, or is that something that could possibly happen?
Horrible dream. And clearly you dozed off while you were reading.
I mean, this is just so it's such an impossible situation because I understand why the dad would think that. I mean, that's what I would think. That's just the common sense explanation. But clearly, she knows it was more than that. But how do you explain that? This is not good. I do not want to see shots in the dark of a haunted house with nothing there. That just means they're setting up for some scares. Here we go. We got some slow moving camera work. Just perfect for horror. Oh my gosh. Don't go after that creepy girl. Oh, is that someone behind her? What the heck? Who is that?
Come sit.
Don't act all friendly, creepy ghost lady. You're up to no good.
Sighed and days. It took days, weeks. It took weeks for her to quit gulping that watery air. Quit. Breathed, ragged and hard, and she went stiff, and one of her eyes turned red as blood. And she died.
Okay, you can stop talking now, creepy lady. You're just making everything worse.
Working. It just.
But from what she's saying, I actually feel like the owners were probably victimized too. So maybe the evil spirits are like attached to this house.
But then I woke up. And they were safe in their bed.
Yeah, maybe they were safe then. Maybe later on in their life they died just like her kids. Oh my gosh, what? Don't change back into like the nice looking ghost. You're freaky.
The worst of the worst. What would you do?
Is she gonna try to coerce her, like convince her that to be a good mother she has to kill herself? Because that is just some twisted, messed up stuff.
You'd wake them. Of course. And keep them safe. A way to keep them safe.
What, to kill them?
In them trees.
And take him away to some ghost house? Oh, we're not even gonna hear what she says.
Live.
Oh, this is what she was dreaming before she almost stabbed him.
No.
What's going on with...
I mean, if something like that happened, I don't even know, like, how you respond. Like, anyone who's married, please let me know. If you woke up in the middle of the night and your spouse was sitting over you with a screwdriver to your neck, what's the conversation like over breakfast the next morning? Like, pass the orange juice, by the way?
Just snuck up on me all of a sudden. But
What did that ghost lady tell her, though? What did she say was the way to keep her kids safe? I'm sure, knowing she seemed like an evil ghost, it was something horrible, like, if you kill them, they'll be safe.
What if I dream that you kill us?
What?
Out into the dark, and my heart breaks right in half, and I can't feel anything happy. anymore, and I have to die.
What the heck is this? Where is this coming from? Is the mom in a dream right now?
For years and years, until my blood turns into poison and my body breaks down.
Oh my gosh. This is like...
The dark, and the dark gets us. A piece at a time. Out there. In the night. In the dark.
Mom? You okay? I'm fine.
That has got to be one of the most messed up, terrifying visions for a mother to see, like, possible. Oh, we're going to see why she smashed that mirror. She probably saw something even more messed up than what we just saw. This is just going to be a spiral of horrible visions for the mom to see.
Did get me out of my head. If it's just in my head. No.
What do you mean, no?
Sorry, but if you're worried about your children, you don't let anyone tell you what you're feeling is wrong. Even if it makes them hate you. Even if he does.
But what does that mean for her to do exactly?
Why would you say that? It's just a thought.
No, don't you? If it's more than just a thought. You know some things. If you know some information that is critical, you need to share it.
House.
Strange is an understatement, okay? I've been watching this show.
And my child is not allowed to step foot in this place. Not once.
This is when you get on Indeed and you look for other work, okay? If there was ever a need to find a new job.
Get some air. Very good.
But she was just too late. The house probably knew she was going to escape and didn't want to let her go.
Mom?
Oh,
Mommy?
gosh.
You're stressed about the flip.
It's more than that. It's more than that. I mean, he's smart to try to get her away, but... This is so not fair. They so don't deserve what happens to them.
Sweetie?
Can Abigail spend the night while you're gone? Like a sleepover.
It's fine, sweetie.
It's not fine with me. Don't let Abigail sleep over. Wait, but hold on. If she left, then what happened? She's gonna come back? I thought she never left.
How was your flight?
It was fine.
She does not look better at all. She's not with Janet. This reminds me of like when Nellie was alone in a hotel room. Why didn't she leave? Why didn't she go to Janet's? Oh, no. This is it, isn't it? This is going to be the night. What exactly is drawing her back? Is there some, like, pull of the house that she doesn't have control over?
But what are you
Yeah, that's the much better question. What are you doing here?
Are you dreaming too?
Oh, no. What is she seeing in her dream? Yeah, Shirley looks so creeped out right now, and that's exactly how I'm feeling. I mean, she's old enough to tell that something is going on. Something is really wrong.
It's open.
Of course it is. It's inviting them in.
Are the key.
That's not good.
She's sneaky though. Like
Is this even the mom right now? Like, she's so acting like... I feel like she would be so concerned for her kids in a situation like this if she was herself at all. No, is she trying to kill the kids? She is.
A little hot.
I'm telling you, that creepy lady like told her the way to keep your kids safe is to kill them and like take them to some other realm. This is like putting them to sleep forever to avoid the future.
She's having a nightmare. She's gonna wake up.
What's wrong? Abigail!
Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Is he gonna see Abigail?
What are you doing?
But I'm assuming Abigail's a ghost, so how did she die like a second time? What is he gonna see?
Stevie, get up.
Yeah, this is why he told you to close your eyes.
They're in there.
I can't believe it was the mom on the other side of the door. I can't believe they were running away from her. I did not expect that. Is she gonna kill herself before the dad gets back? Or are they gonna fight and he's gonna throw her off the stairs? I don't like this above camera shot. Oh, what? Is that the noose that eventually kills Nellie?
He's killing all of them.
I hate this Poppy ghost.
I want to wake up.
She lies. Listen to the old ghost. The grandma ghost was telling the truth.
I want to wake up. So badly. You guys go on without me.
How could we?
Man, wow. Another really, really strong episode. Really heartbreaking to see just everything that the mother, that Liv, was going through. And I feel like especially that ending scene really just highlighted how alone she really felt and how there is this level of separation. And I think just like we've been seeing kind of throughout the whole show, there's of course that that parallel with something more grounded in reality. You know, you could see that type of isolation and distance and fear and paranoia and happening to someone who actually is losing their mind. Like, setting aside the ghosts, I feel like there's a lot of parallels to watching someone really crumble in a serious mental way, someone who maybe would attempt to kill their children. Like, I feel like this show puts us in the mindset kind of someone losing some of their sanity, dealing with some serious mental damage. I'm not sure if there's a particular mental illness that is represented by like the mother's behavior in this episode. If anyone does know, please let me know in the comments. I would find that very interesting. And I like how you get to see her struggle with being aware of her kind of losing her grip on reality, and that's part of her fear. It's not like she's unaware that it's happening. She's aware that it's happening. She's trying to fix it. It's just not enough. And that was really sad to see how that actually went down. The fact that their dad was, taking the kids out of the house from what I assumed was going to be some type of terrifying apparition or ghost that he saw, the fact that he was taking them away from their mother because she was actually a danger to them, that adds a real layer of sadness to the whole thing. And a few little things that I'm not sure of what to think. The fact that, okay, let me just say the worst ghost of the whole show is that Poppy lady. Man, I hate her. Talk about just a manipulative, evil person, like a representation of insanity itself, like creeping her way into Liv's mind. But I don't know, like, the fact that there was that disagreement, that grandma, ghost was warning the mother about Poppy and saying, like, don't listen to her. So I'm like, okay, does that mean not all these apparitions are evil? Are they all attached to the house? I just have some questions about that. That's something I didn't fully understand, and I'm wondering if we're going to get explained in the next episode, the finale, which I'm about to watch right after this. I'm excited to see how it all wraps up and ends. No, and the other thing that I found interesting was the mother actually jumped. Like Liv killed herself, you know, driven. I don't fault her for it. You know, she's kind of driven by these entities that are beyond her and are outside of her control. But Poppy, that freaky ghost lady, man, she was reaching her arm out. She was about to push her, like literally push her. So now I'm like, how the ghost rules are not fully clear to me. You know, like how much physical interference are these ghosts allowed to do? I mean, was she willing to straight up murder her if her manipulation didn't work? So I don't know. And the fact that we ended, of course, episode 8 with Luke getting grabbed, you know, I'm assuming physically grabbed. So it seems like these ghosts can interfere in a very real, tangible way and possibly commit murder. And yeah, so that was just really interesting to me. Almost like the mom would have been actually killed by a ghost if the manipulation hadn't worked and she hadn't been convinced that she was sleeping and needed to wake up. But really, really awesome episode. That was so great to have an episode focused on the mother. You know, emotionally tough, of course, but executed very, very well. And I'm excited to see how the show wraps up. I really don't know. Do I have any final predictions? I'm going to go optimistic. This is my prediction. I'm going to say that the kids are able to break free from this house and break the curse. And I'm going to bet that their father dies. Those are going to be my predictions going in. That's set in stone. It's on film. It's on the record. Can't change it. That's there. But anyways, thank you as always to everyone for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Everyone who supports on Patreon, of course, thank you so much. That really does help me do what I do. And let me know in the comments, now that we're almost at the season finale. I've made plenty of predictions throughout the whole course of the show. Most of them have been wrong. My favorite that I got wrong was believing that Theo was a ghost for so long. But if you have any theories of mine, right or wrong, that you found particularly entertaining, please let me know in the comments. And then as far as the mother is concerned, like I kind of mentioned earlier, if you have any thoughts about if there's a particular mental illness being represented in kind of paralleled, like in her behavior, please let me know what that is in the comments if you have an idea about that. But as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.